Hey guys, Marsing here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so we just got some exciting news updates in-game pertaining to stuff that is going to be coming out for the worldwide download celebration, which is of course scheduled to start in like 2 days. Now remember, this did come up on the stream earlier, but just like the anniversary, the worldwide celebration starts, but the banners don't come out on the first day. If you look back at the previous year's celebration, you can see that this lines up. We obviously get a few new events, the story event, new boss rush, stuff like that. And then the banners come out later, like I think 2 days later. The banners should be coming out a few hours after the Dokkan Now, which is scheduled for early morning on the 28th in the UK, or the evening of the 27th if you're in the US. And so that's when the banners should come out, a couple of hours after that. So we got an update in the news. There are 2 updates here, and this first one is probably the most exciting one. So, new red zone stages are coming. So, of course, the mode that was introduced with the anniversary, JP's had a while to play with this. Global has only had it for a month or so. But a new set of red zone stages is being added, the Wicked Bloodline edition. So, complete certain mission to complete the support memory. So, formidable foes who once stood before Goku and his friends will come at you one after another. We'll be able to reign victorious in unprecedented battles against formidable foes and become the hero. A special title can be obtained if you clear all stages, plus the support memory Cooler's Cold Remark will also be available. So, judging by the background here around Cooler, I'm pretty sure this is going to be from like the intro of the movie, because right at the beginning of the movie, they're obviously talking about the fact that Frieza was defeated by a Saiyan. And obviously the whole point of the movie is that Cooler then comes to Earth to kick Goku's butt. Not out of any specific love for Frieza, but just more so out of like, I guess a sense of like family pride, or just the fact that he wants to prove that he was better than Frieza. Because he does say something along the lines of like the fact that he doesn't really care that Frieza is dead. So I'm assuming that that's what this is going to be, right? Because it's called Cooler's Cold Remark. And it doesn't give any idea what it's going to do. But obviously, remember from the previous Red Zone reward support memories, we got a Movie Heroes permanent buff, and we got a GT Heroes permanent buff. So, since this is going to be Wicked Bloodline, both of those are permanent buffs for super focused teams as well, remember. So, this could be for the first Extreme, because we don't really have a lot of Extreme permanent buff support memories. Obviously, there's the Extreme Planet Namek Saga one, but that's very limited outside like the Ginyu Force and then like Full Power Frieza. So this one could straight up be Wicked Bloodline, which obviously with the celebration, especially if they throw out some easy A's, that team is going to be cracked after Cooler comes out. So if it's a permanent buff for Wicked Bloodline, that's going to be pretty awesome. Now the interesting thing about this is it doesn't give you any idea for how many stages there are. Because this is the thing that I guess we'll find out when this comes out, is the blueprint going forwards for what they're going to do with new Red Zone stages. Because both the Red Zone sets that we have at the moment are 7 stages. So is this one going to be 7 stages as well? Because if you think about it, what are the stages going to be for Wicked Bloodline? Because you're not going to, I don't think you're going to have different forms of the same character as different phases. So if you think about the Wicked Bloodline, like the main enemies, you've got obviously Frieza and Cooler, that's 2. King Cold, you could throw in a Lord Chilled one from the Bardock special, but that's only 4. Like, you could throw in Frost, I guess, because he's like the Universe 6 version of Frieza, but that's only 5. So that does make me wonder how they're going to play this out. Now, obviously, I guess you could throw in Mecha Frieza and have that as a separate thing from King Cold. I guess you could do pairings of them, right? Like, even if you had a King Cold one, you could have a Frieza and King Cold, but I feel like they won't do that. I feel like they'd probably have them together. So you could have, like, the first stage be Mecha Frieza, well, the first phase, I should say. So one of the stages will be King Cold and Mecha Frieza. The first phase will be Mecha Frieza. Second phase will be King Cold. And then the third phase would be the 2 of them together. So obviously there's no indication of what that could be. So I'm going to be very interested to see whether they're going to stick to the format of every time they release a new set of Red Zone stages, there are going to be 7 stages. Because this doesn't actually give any clue as to how many there are going to be. So, Wicked Bloodline Red Zone. I can't wait for this. Like, is the final stage, whoever it is going to be, which I imagine it's got to be cooler, right? Because until you get, oh, I guess Golden Frieza, they could do as a separate one as well. But yeah, Final Form Cooler is technically the most powerful until we get to Golden Frieza. So one of them would be the last one. Will they be harder than Broly? What special mechanics will they have? Will they be harder than Cell Max? Like, cannot wait to see this, because the difficult content, as hard as it can be, I feel like it is the most fun. So I'm very much looking forward to that. And then the other thing that we have here is the teaser for the new story event. Now remember, we saw the V-Jump scan that showed that we're getting a free-to-play Gohan and Goku card. Now when we look at this, it says here on the art, you can see, fight, battle for, versus, wait, does that say battle for? Battle for, the strongest. For some reason I thought it said versus. Battle for the strongest in the universe. So it says, recruit SSR Kid Gohan to your team and Dokkan awaken him. But first of all, there's no other image, but let's point out how awesome this Goku art looks. It's pretty damn cool. Now, we know that the card is actually going to awaken into Gohan and Goku because we've seen the finished art. That was the thing that was in the V-Jump scan. So what this means is the card is farmable as Gohan, and then it's going to awaken into Gohan and Goku. So what that means is very much like the farmable Piccolo card that awakened into Piccolo and Krillin. That card was not on Namekians because cards don't lose categories when they awaken. So that means we're going to get a Gohan card that is not going to be on Hybrid Saiyans. Because obviously awakens into Goku and Gohan. So they will be on Goku Family. I don't necessarily have crazy high hopes for the free-to-play card. Simply for the fact that last year, like, the free-to-play card that got the Awakening and then an immediate Easy A was Zarbon and Dodoria, and that card really sucks. But partially because it is Zarbon and Dodoria. Their links were not very good. They needed to be run with a Frieza, and they didn't really share any links with him. Whereas this card is going to be a Goku and Gohan. And they're non-Super Saiyan, so they're going to have links like All in the Family, obviously like Prepared for Battle, they're going to be on Goku Family, they're going to be on some decent teams. I imagine they'll probably be on Movie Heroes as well, so, and also we can tell actually from the text here, the way they always do these updates, the unit is going to be physical as well, so it's going to be a physical Goku and Gohan card. So there's no information here, obviously it's just the typical story event based on the Cooler movie. After the showdown, Goku has defeated Frieza. On the other side of the universe, Cooler, Frieza's elder brother, has decided to eliminate the Saiyan who's slain his brother in order to prove that he is, once and for all, the strongest in the universe. So, yep, free-to-play event coming. There was the update as well. I didn't think it was worth doing a video on just that. But we did also get the update in the news about the fact that the new Boss Rush stage is coming as well. So I imagine all of this stuff is going to drop at the same time. Because as I said at the beginning, we usually get the couple of new events on the first day of the celebration. And then the actual banners come out a couple of days later. So Boss Rush, we all know the deal, especially after Global just getting a new stage for the anniversary. Boss Rush is a joke these days. It's basically just 35 free stones because Boss Rush used to be hard when you had to use items in Dokkan events, like years ago, because then by making you do multiple ones in a row with only one set of items, that became more of a challenge. But as soon as we got to the point where Dokkan events became easily doable with no items, apart from the fact that it would take ages, it wouldn't matter if they did a Boss Rush with like 20 Dokkan events. Like, it would not be hard because you don't need items in Dokkan events anymore. So this is basically just 35 free stones to add to your total. So let me know what you guys think. I would say, what are you most excited for? But I feel like for most people it's going to be Red Zone, right? Over a free-to-play card that we don't know anything about and a new Boss Rush. Probably Red Zone is going to be the most exciting thing. So let me know what you guys think down below. Are you super hyped for Worldwide? I can really feel the hype building now. Even just this announcement that there's going to be new Red Zone has got me super excited. And I am very hyped for Cooler. Hashtag Team Cooler. So let me know down below in the comment section how hyped you are. And yeah, I just can't wait. So starting soon, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.